Do I have everybody's attention now?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks Wrestling and welcome to Weekly Promo Class Episode 5. We're here to chat about events that's been going on. You know, we're going to chat about the AJ Styles stuff, Unreal, you know, Javon Evans, what happened to him, Drew McIntyre, new champion, and the whole fallout from that. You get me? So, yeah, listen, strap yourselves, and you know what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bells, feature content notifications, like, comment your way. Go check socials, share this, and hopefully you're good wherever you are. And please go check No This Is Jester. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah.
I was about to say
I'm back on the LA Knight hype train, but I might not be at the same time.
By the way, I was gonna say I thought you would hate him even more after what happened in the Unreal.
Hit and miss, bro. That's why I said hit and miss. That's why, like, it was genuinely the first thing that came to my head when I thought of Unreal last night. The fucking up the Money in the Bank thing. It made me think straight away. Maybe that was the moment. You know, maybe that was the moment that the push stopped, but it wasn't, because on paper, like after that, the Saturday night main event,
he got the win over Seth.
That's what I mean. And like, even you remember those tweets, you know, like, oh, he just got the biggest win of his career, but he walked out of the ring like that. And the way he went, the professionalism of the Seth job, compared to what happened at Money in the Bank. You felt bad for him, bro. He was getting chewed out. Also, I felt bad for Abyss again, Joseph Park, bro. They seem to love giving him a hard time as a producer.
Who?
The guy who produced that match, the big fella, Abyss.
The guy who produced Money in the Bank.
In last season, remember, he was apologizing to Bruce Pritchard for another one. And he was like groveling to Bruce Pritchard. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. Like, no, it's okay. We all fuck up. Like, but yeah, LA Knight did fuck up.
But that wasn't his. For the Money in the Bank wasn't his fault. He did the best he could.
But it did make me think, though, like, honestly, watching that in that moment, it did make me think, man, he was right there. Like, LA Knight, even though I was doubting at the time, you were wanting it, and made me think, fuck, it was only 6-8 months ago, and he was right there. And now he's not. So yeah, that
should have been the time he won Money in the Bank, in my opinion.
That's what I mean, like that. And even with fucking up that finish, like even Hunter was saying to him, that was the story. You know, you were that close, and they didn't get that visual of that. So it's like, was that the end of the push right there?
I wouldn't be shocked. I know that he beat Seth Rollins and that, but that was more to
But
help
that was
Seth
the
Rollins.
work. That was the work, though.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm thinking is, I still think, because I personally think
It did him no favors.
no, I personally think if it had nothing to do with Money in the Bank, then by now we would see something with him. You know, by now. But unfortunately, we haven't. I
But
genuinely
it
think it
definitely-
has something to do with Money in the Bank because he had
He
the
came
momentum.
up like what? He came up about halfway through, unreal too. And then all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh fuck, LA Knight!" And they're just seeing those moments again. You're like, "Shit, man, he was over his shit."
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
I have to say though, they're on killing stuff as well. By the way, we need to talk.
so
about
good,
that.
so good, bro. Like that actually got me. Like honestly, like emotionally, the R-Truth stuff got me. Like
Because you know what it is. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Yeah,
him.
but that
It's him.
R-Truth,
He's just
that R-Truth stuff. Like
him
when
and
R-Truth
Road Dogg,
said
bro.
that he
Their
took it as
relationship.
like he got released, that's what I'm like. You know what?
Yeah.
That's
Do you reckon they're
R-Truth
working that?
more
Do you
than
think they're
WWE.
working that, or do you think like because of that interview with him?
No,
felt
when
pretty legit?
R-Truth says something, I wouldn't think R-Truth.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
lying.
I think that too. I believe that too. And
I
he
think
seemed
R-Truth fucked it. I think R-Truth fucked
he
it
seemed
when he-
frustrated and almost angry at himself, like that he.
And he just out of emotion. He said it out of emotions. He just typed
Yeah.
that.
Oh, bro, that tweet stuff though, like it was flooding back for me, like when it happened, you know, of like what are they thinking? Like, no, it was good to see. He's genuinely a beautiful human being, and even like Cody said, you know, even if we're not using him, we're paying him. You know, genuinely,
he's like, you don't get rid of R-Truth regardless.
yeah. Just seeing the rest of the roster, bro, like, and I mean, like they did, like this is where I'm saying too, like this is where I'm getting angry at Ansar the other day, you know, like they ruined R-Truth or that kid, not Ansar, the other bloke the other day, like, you know, Triple H ruined R-Truth.
Yeah, I know his buddy.
Now you tell me, like that was literally like you even see those moments. That was the biggest moment in R-Truth's career, right? And he's over, like he's, as they pointed out, 5 years older than John Cena, which makes him like 53, something like that. And those kids want to say that Triple H ruined him because he's straight back to being R-Truth after having the biggest moment of his career, like storyline wise with the person. Like you've seen what it meant for R-Truth to be in that spot. Like especially to be a final piece of the John Cena puzzle. You know, even that, what that meant to him with how much he'd played up the John Cena stuff, the Ron Cena stuff. Seeing him with his dad was hilarious as too, bro. Him and John Cena's dad. No, genuinely, the R-Truth stuff got me, bro. I went out to the missus after that episode. I was like, R-Truth is the most beautiful human on this earth. I was like, we need to treasure him and cherish him. Also, the Road Dogg stuff, bro. Like, people hate Road Dogg. Like, he's, you know, part of the creative team and he's writing and shit. Like, even seeing the bit right at the end of it where R-Truth was talking back to when he was in Memphis and Road Dogg, like, he was, without Road Dogg, you know, he might not even be there. You know what I mean? Like, Road Dogg's role in R-Truth being in WWE for as long as he has been. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they always go on about Triple H having his mates and playing favorites and stuff like that, right? Which is why Road Dogg has a job there. But if Road Dogg having a job there is the reason that R-Truth has had a job there for 25 years, give the man his credit. You know what I mean? Like, he genuinely seeing Road Dogg.
But you know what IWC is like. They ain't going to do
Yeah, shit. I know. No, but just seeing the friendship. They're old men. You know what I mean? They're old men. Seeing the friendship that they've had since 2002 was pretty crazy. Seeing, like, WWF era fucking K-Quick. Like I had forgotten, bro. My brain could not remember Road Dogg and K-Quick ever being a team. I remember the rap gimmick, but I could not, like, I do not remember that part of WWE. Like, seriously, I was like, whoa, that was so long ago. So yeah, I genuinely really enjoyed the R-Truth stuff. I did question how much of it, of like, as you put it, if R-Truth says it, then you believe it, and I'd like to believe that too. The Hunter stuff, I still thought Hunter was saving a bit of face. I thought he was.
Yeah, at
and
times he was, you can tell.
He was still playing corporate jerk too, even the way he talks about the contract and the way it played out. He's still playing corporate jerk because, like, he's not meeting Ron in the middle on the money. You know what I mean? They're still trying to squeeze every bit of juice out of him, basically.
Well, even Road Dogg, as a friend, was saying apparently business-wise, it's this and that, smart decision.
He understood it. He said he understood it business-wise in terms of the money that they're paying him, yes.
Yeah.
And he knows that he's creative, you know what I mean? Like, and the money side of it's more important than creative to them. So, but yeah, I thought it was so far of the 4, I thought it was the best episode by far. It majorly focused on Ron. It was a really good episode.
Didn't they focus on who else did it focus on that one? Because it was on Saturday night.
Penta's debut.
Penta.
Money. There was a little bit. They started showing a little bit of the Chelsea stuff in that, which like as soon as she came on, it made me think of everything I said about her last season, and it made me think of how many other people must have said that they themselves know with Chelsea Green in that role on that show that they have money.
No, I'll be honest. Like that. I think who was this? I think somebody said it on the money, bro. Chelsea just has charisma.
She does. Like, but I mean, even after last season, I said to you, yeah, Michael Hayes was, and he was cutting.
Yeah. She just has bare charisma. That's why she can handle herself.
Seeing the real Chelsea Green stuff last season was what made me appreciate her more. Like, seeing the real person behind the gimmick, the one who eats the 2-minute losses but still looks like a fucking superstar. Like, it was really good to see her stuff again. Penta's stuff was incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, going through the
seeing the episode 4 stuff on him, I was onto it, bro. I knew they were pushing him like abnormally quick for someone who's like ex-AEW, right? But from the start, bro, and we watched it together, Penta's debut, everything about his presentation from the start has just been fucking money. The way WWE have gone about it.
No fear.
But even all that, bro, showing all that. That was sick. When he fully explained it, though, Penta zero fear. Penta zero fear. Penta zero fear. He just kept. He's money. Like, not just in terms of a performer. His look is, like, for me.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a badass.
The masked wrestler, the makeup, the demonic look, the tattoos. He's a Mexican metalhead. Like, everything about his packaging is like, what a sick cunt. But he connects with the kids on a level that Rey Mysterio did. Like, all the... And like, they fully... Like, the way Michael Hayes was onto it. But even us, sitting there watching his rise, we were talking the other day about future contenders. You know, who is there, and we're talking about Penta and how he's been halted at the moment because he's been thrown in this Mexican bullshit.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think Rey Mysterio even said it. Like, there he has his own vision, which is Penta.
That's no, 100%. Like, they seeing it last night.
I think
too. Like,
they're starting something there. They're starting something.
They even said it in the show. Like, I think with Penta, we're looking at a future WWE World Champion or a future World Champion. Like, I'd love to see him with big gold. He'd look sick with big gold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, genuinely, I felt like we already knew it. We didn't know whether they were fully, like, we knew they were using him for sick matches, using him to showcase his look, using him to connect with people, but we didn't know whether they were fully, you know, he's our guy now. Like, I mean, I can see a fucking main event scene of, like, a heel Braun Breaker and, like, a face Penta. Down the line. You know what I mean? Like, and the kids are going to fucking eat that shit up. Like, so yeah, I genuinely thought there was a lot to take from it. So far from what I've said, and the Seth stuff was on top, like the cherry.
The Seth and
Becky stuff was great too. Becky is a human. You know what I mean? Character aside, Becky is a fucking human. and she's a pretty good human and a pretty funny human.
I think that's why she's good at the Becky Trump stuff, because of her funny side in real life. You can tell.
Because she takes the piss out of herself, essentially, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
even, yeah. And even that, bro, like, even seeing her return, like, and the people, you know, Ansar crying about Rhea, everyone else crying about Becky, you know, like, then you see that return, and you're like, yeah, I remember it. I like, instantly they just dismiss the people that have done everything and all. It's like, you know, oh, they've hit the top, that's it. We'll fucking throw them in the heat. They're not allowed to do it anymore unless they're our chosen one. Then we only want them to do it. It just made me think, like, made me think about Becky's haters, like how people just fucking constant, and then even how they showed how she never was the top one at the start. You know, it was Bailey, it was Charlotte, a couple of others. Like, it just made me think about that a lot. And then even also the Rhea stuff, they openly said it. Probably 3 or 4 different producers and writers said Rhea is the #1 star in WWE.
Well, Answer needs to cry about that one, because he's saying cry about Rhea. Yeah, you cry about Rhea, bro, not us. You cry.
Don't even get me started, Answer. When we get into the actual Raw and SmackDown, bro, once I bring up Natty, I'm going to tell you to stick Rhea up your ass, mate. Like, because Natty's doing the same fucking thing she's been doing for 25 fucking years.
Yeah, but did he big up Natty, though? Did he big up Natty? Oh, yeah,
I'm saying, no, but he big down Natty. No,
Answer, you fraud. Yes, he did.
And the opposing side is that we've had, we've actually created something with Maxine. Actually created something that's incredible and awesome, and people are behind it. And then they've thrown it. We've let's turn Natty heel again and do the same thing we've done with her for 25 fucking years. But if we do the same thing we've done with Rhea for a decade, there's a problem. Fuck off.
Yeah, you know what? But bro, like I told you, it comes down to what looks. Unfortunately, Jester. Yeah, listen.
Oh, mate. Speaking of, I mean, I was back on the live. I mean, we got highlights of WrestleMania. Bro, she was dressed up as a little slutty devil at WrestleMania. Do you remember that shit, bro? Like, her ass, her whole, how did she walk? You know what I mean? How did she get to Gorilla and they go, we can't let her walk out?
Hey, to be fair, though, she was in Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, I know, bro. But I mean, like, that is literally the most revealing thing that a female
WWE
that's what
star
has
people
worn.
like Ansar on, bro. He keeps them barking every time he sees Liv Morgan.
Olivia Rodrigo, yeah. So another little tiny fucking teenage looking, yeah. I know what you like, Ansar. You like little girls. You're a little boy, though. It's okay. It's natural. You're allowed to like little girls. You're young. But your look, like if you get to like my age and that's still the girls you like, there's something wrong with you, bro. Like,
listen,
you know what I mean?
Listen. I have to admit, Liv Morgan does look good. However,
she's gorgeous.
Problem is,
absolutely stunning. But even
however,
like, her whole gimmick is slut.
Yeah, I was gonna say, however, when you use that as a metric to say she's the greatest thing since sliced bread, you have a problem.
She's not.
No,
if that was the case, bro, like
bro, he says she's the GOAT, blood.
Stacy Keibler, bro. You remember Stacy Keibler back in the day? The legs.
Yeah,
she'd come out with the Dudleys.
Yeah. That's still a meme, bro. That's a meme in football, by the way. The
Vince's fake. You know what I mean? So yeah, I get you, bro. Like,
how the hell did I see? How the hell did I see this stuff when I live here, bro?
Yeah, you should be shot.
Hey, listen.
Bro, true. That's like Z was on like the dark internet in Saudi Arabia in fucking 2013.
Hey, listen,
bro. Like,
behind the scenes. No,
100%. That's even. I feel you, bro. That's mad. I'd love to know about.
No, behind the scenes. I can explain. I'm not explaining.
Yeah, don't explain now. You fucking SWAT's gonna beat down the door. Dad's head of IT, bro. Dad's gonna come in and fucking beat you with the belt, bro.
But will be on me, bro. You get me.
All right. Anything from Unreal that you wanted or loved or fucking?
I think we covered majority of it. Obviously, we still have to see the bit in which Seth Rollins works everybody, which is in episode 5.
Yeah, the last one. Yeah. They showed. They showed
That's
the
what
movement at the end.
the entire SummerSlam's gonna be covered. There was the Naomi stuff as well. We didn't chat about
That was really good. 100%, bro. Like, and it makes she's adorable. Them two are adorable. Like him, he's not like him. You know what I mean? Like they're like little teenagers. You know what I mean? Jimmy and Naomi. Like together.
They act like they act like they're in high school.
Adorable. Like fucking, they've been together for 20 years, bro. Like, just incredible stuff, man. Honestly, really good. Seeing the way he spoke about, and I mean, look at her, bro. Naomi is fucking stunning. But the real her, like when you got to see her like no makeup, normal her, you know what I mean? Like she's an awesome person. Like, and even them talking about how she's very fun and bubbly, and then the heel turn and how well it worked too. And I remember you at the Money in the Bank moment, bro. Like, you know, like no one expected it. They were having the greatest women's, not Money in the Bank, Evolution. They were having the greatest fucking women's match of all time. And Naomi came and fucking cashed in. Like, that was huge too, with a busted nose. No, I thought that stuff was good. And Chelsea's busted nose, the poor thing.
Poor Chelsea, I swear down. Poor Chelsea. To be fair to Chelsea, she visited Chelsea Football Club the other week. You know,
she loves them.
Yeah, because her name's Chelsea, the club's Chelsea. It works, goes hand in hand. You know.
Yeah, no, she's a good human too. She's another one that, like, the more they pick their people well, and it makes you more endeared. Like the Penta stuff, bro, is systematic having Penta in there. You know what I mean? Like, and also they should be giving him a microphone a hell of a lot more.
Who?
Like Penta.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
He can talk. He can talk. That's what I mean. He can talk. He can 100% like even the way he's using his lucha libre language and like the Mexican in with the English, beautiful. Like it was like it worked so well, man. Like I just genuinely felt watching him talk normally, like you were just watching some fucking movie, bro. You know what I mean? Some Mexican guy in a movie talking trash. Like I genuinely thought that. Like then seeing EO again, and you're like, okay, you understand why her English is horrible still. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah. EO does need support.
Yeah, but it's too late for her, bro. She's like 40. She can't learn it. Clearly, she can't learn it. Same as Oscar. It's too hard.
Oscar's cooked.
That's what I mean. They never bothered to learn it.
EO's guy 40? You got to be kidding.
She's in her late 30s. She's married to Evil. She's 100% in her late 30s, bro. 37, I think.
No, that's mad blood.
It's Asians, bro. They look. She's 37, I think.
No, she's 35.
2 years difference, bro. She's well into her 30s. She's been wrestling for 20 years.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough.
But yeah, I did think that too. That his English is really good, and that they know what they're doing with him. That they're going to endear him to a further crowd now, and showing all the footage of him from around the world too. He's sick. Penta is fucking sick. I was already on board. Same with Phoenix too. I mean, having him a team is like when you got nothing for each of them to do individually, but Penta has always been the one. I mean, like his debut in AEW was a one-on-one match with Kenny Omega. You know what I mean? Like the dude, he just has everything. And I think that they realize that. And I'm very keen that they're pushing him. I'm honestly thinking that like even come Rumble, he could be a chance.
Yeah,
he'll be like, I think he'll be one of the final 4 in the Rumble.
Maybe final 6. But speaking of Royal Rumble, I say we move on. Yeah.
Yep.
Royal Rumble, we got AJ Styles versus Gunther. Now Gunther declared his entrance, but I don't know if he's still in it or not. Yeah, same with AJ. I have no idea what's gonna happen there. Yeah. But AJ's career on the line, and I'm watching that in person. I cannot believe it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Jester. Before you have your own say, I think AJ Styles has to beat him.
Yeah, same. Of course he does.
I can't see Gunther
you can't just end it like that. Yeah, and
we
so
can't.
close to WrestleMania too.
Yeah, we can't be. I can't be going there seeing AJ, bro.
Unless,
and by the way, American fans are gonna lose their shit if AJ's
that's what I
last
mean. If
match.
that's what I'm saying about the Rock thing too.
Like I have
It's
to be
more
honest.
unless they swerve you, they make you think it's happened. Like, so he beats him, Gunther beats him, and AJ does the sad farewell thing, and then on Raw, you know, like Pierce or like I don't know, Gunther does it dodgily, clearly dodgily. You know what I mean? Like the downed ref or rope or like something where it's like it's questionable, and they play it back the next day and go, look, man, and then he gets like another shot, or they could do that, like just to do the ultimate. But yeah, I don't see.
No, AJ is gonna. I think AJ is gonna make him. I have a feeling.
And I mean, everything they're doing with Gunther at the moment, like even as soon as they put AJ in his path, considering Gunther is retiring people, it was like, oh fuck, you know, like, so yeah, that alone does it hold. I mean, it doesn't matter whether it holds Gunther's momentum or not. Honestly, it doesn't.
As much as I, you know,
but I can't see it happening either. But I can see some type of swerve happening.
As much as I'm a Gunther guy, I have to be honest. Yeah, we can't have.
Yeah, he can't retire. We can't have AJ just retired on the spot. You know what I mean? Like 2 weeks after, well, not even a week after. You know, here's the match. You're having it in a week, and then he's retired a week later. Like no hype. Like no, that.
Yeah, this match for me should have never happened.
It shouldn't have happened this soon.
Yeah. No,
maybe SummerSlam. Maybe SummerSlam.
No, I'm talking about Royal Rumble. Like we're talking strictly Royal Rumble. Should have never happened.
The like, one-on-one AJ and Gunther.
Yeah, in the pay-per-view, PLE should have never. It should be like them being in the Rumble match. They just
yeah. And all the stories get told in the Rumble.
Yeah. This should have never happened, in my opinion. Like as much, don't get it twisted, I will enjoy watching the match, and it will be exciting and nerve-wracking and all that stuff. I'm not gonna take that.
Tiffy coming back would actually be good right now, Answer.
Wait, what?
Honestly, he just said Tiffy's returning next week.
Well, she may as well return, bro. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If she was losing the championship, make sure she loses it to the right person. Did she lose it to the right person? No, she didn't. Anyway, she shouldn't win it back. However, she shouldn't have lost it to
Jade wasn't the right person, but I know why they did it.
Yeah, obviously because she turned heel. She turned heel. So
it wasn't even about the heel thing. It was just because it was Jade, and they needed to.
Yeah, I know, but that's why they turned her heel.
They needed to make her the guy.
Yeah, but Jester, I'm saying they turned her heel, so there's more of a reason, like storytelling wise, to give her the dubs. That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot they could do with the women, full stop, in terms of swapping roles at the moment, anyways. But yeah, I don't really care about that either.
Yeah. Fuck that.
All right, so yeah, I don't think he's going to lose either. I mean, I genuinely think it'll be some sick match, and he'll probably just fluke the win, like not just fluke it, but after like a 20-minute match, you know, I don't think he'll make him tap. We ain't going to be having no calf crusher.
Maybe a cradle or something, a roll up.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think it'll be an epic match, and like, you know, maybe even like where Gunther's got him in the sleeper, and he does the because it is hard to stop, the handstand rollover, where they flip themselves out of the sleeper, and they've got their head on top of them, and then their shoulders are pinned. I've seen Daniel Bryan do it, Will Ospreay do it. Like it's hard to do. They roll themselves out of it, and then essentially they've got them head down, like they're still in the sleeper, but they've got the other person pinned because they're on top of them, and the person's shoulders on the ground. I could see it being that type of thing.
Possible. It is possible. Yeah, I am the Bayern fan. I am the Bayern fan. Yeah,
because I mean, anything that's like, even unless AJ hits him with multiple, because I don't think the phenomenal forearm should be a finisher, unless AJ hits him with multiple, you know, phenomenal forearms, like where Gunther's fucking dazed and it takes like a third one to put him down or whatever. I can't see AJ beating him normally. And I don't think that would do any good for Gunther either. But I feel like we all know AJ's done this year too. I mean, like, honestly, and the rumors with the TNA stuff too, man. Like, if it happened like that, for the shock value, I could see it. He does a TNA run, and then, you know, they somehow, like, he comes back for, like, one more Mania or whatever. Like, I don't know. Because of the TNA and WWE relationship. But he's meant to be done this year.
TNA. He's been visiting TNA more often, AJ.
And he's 100% apparently said, like, he must have a match. Like, and they teased it with Kazarian.
Oh yeah, I saw, but I need to watch that.
Which is that. Like old TNA, like 2010 TNA, right there. Those two feuding over something, like, and they were in the shadows of all the mafia, like Hogan and Nash and Sting and Booker, and you know what I mean? Like, they were the top guys of TNA, but Angle and all the old cunts were ruling the roost, basically. And all the Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, AJ Styles, all those cunts were killing it. You know, they were the future and everyone knew it. So it is the perfect story right there. And now the title's on Santana again too. So it's like Kazarian's free to go into this, like, blood feud with AJ. Even, bro, they want shock value. Have Frankie Kazarian show up in Saudi Arabia.
Well, for Royal Rumble, or like
for the Gunther match to fuck AJ over.
Yeah, but
and then that's also the, like, it DQs, you know, gets the match thrown out. And then that's either your reason to keep him going or to say that the match doesn't count or whatever. But I can't see it happening. But they did tease it big time with the TNA debut, and he's been talking about it. So I can't see it happening so soon, though. And Slammiversary for them is at the end of the year. So I imagine
I think maybe his last wrestling match will be in TNA. I could see that happening.
Yeah, I think he's going to finish up there. So do a run there.
Oh, so you think he'll leave WWE midway?
I don't think he'll leave WWE. I think it will be a part.
They're
I think it'll be a part of his official retirement. They will give him. He'll finish up probably in WWE, like do whatever he's done in WWE to go out, and then he's going to show up in TNA and do 2-3 months there. I reckon it won't just be a one-off. I don't think, because he's always AJ's always one too, who's always wanted to work with the future. He always wants to work with the next wave, you know. And then even think about the way they've treated him with, like, when they have NXT call-ups and that. You know, when AJ Styles stands in their way, it's like this is their moment, this is their moment to get a big dub. I could see him, like, especially too, like with what they're doing with Leon Slater, stuff like that. I could see AJ pushing for something like that. In the same way John Cena wanted to involve him, bro. The NXT guys and shit. They don't want to repeat all the stuff that they've done throughout their career. They want to go out on a high against someone that's going to be the future.
No, I hear it, man. I hear it, but
I think that's the new generation of wrestlers too, especially someone like AJ. He was young and he was brought up under all those legends, and he had to fight scrap for every spot. So now they're trying to do it for the young guys rather than have their final match be against another old timer.
Exactly. So, I hear it, because the thing is with AJ Styles, it's like he's on borrowed time now. So, I mean, there's only so much he can do in WWE. So eventually he's going to have to do some stuff in TNA. He's going to have to.
Still, he didn't get to work with Joe Hendry.
Yeah, could you imagine? But yeah, listen, man, I say we move on, because we do have, I think, a good half an hour to go. Let's talk, let's quickly jump on the Javon Evans stuff, since we're sticking to Raw.
What do you think it was?
Bro,
we haven't heard a thing either, have we?
So the update that's out there, apparently he's it's not as big of a deal as it was
Yeah, so it's
portrayed.
just precaution. But I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's his style, the way he's jumping about, like it scared him.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, big up
Yeah, it
to the
looked
gym.
shoulder. It looked like he was going like that, like he was like pushing into his shoulder, like just in the kind of the muscle
Yeah.
around his shoulder, the collarbone, shoulder blade, like type area, the ball of it. And he was, it didn't look bad. It didn't look like anything was wrong. It just looked like he was kind of squeezing it. But yeah, I didn't even see what happened. I just remember him being outside the ring, and then like they were stolen big time.
Yeah, he just looked hurt to me. I don't know what I'm just like you. I don't know what happened to him. I actually like I was shocked when I was like I just saw thing is I saw Grande Americano. They just panned the cam to him.
Yeah,
majority of the time. They barely didn't even show no replay.
yeah,
no
he was
I,
time killing.
I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree, bro.
Which is, his style, like you say, I mean, it's crazy because
It's
he
a worry.
jumps so far up in the air.
It is a worry, yeah.
So, like, I get your points. Like, the guy is sacrificing himself, but bro,
I tried saying too, like, it's not. I don't think I ever said he's not ready. I know the kid's a freak, but I just said he's so young. He's so young that why not give him more time in development? Like that, I knew he's a freak. I don't think he's like going to be able to cut it on a microphone. He genuinely reminds me of Kofi Kingston, like young Kofi Kingston. Like he's all like positive and bouncy, and he looks like him too much with that hair too.
To be honest, I think he reminds me of Kofi if we do see him at the Royal Rumble. I think he's going to be the
well, I think you're onto that too. I think you've picked that very early, and that could possibly be one of the reasons that they called him up to take that.
Bro, I said that yesterday on Raw.
I know, bro. I remember. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I said.
You were onto it. You were onto it early. I remember you kept saying.
I said he's gonna be. I said he's gonna be the Kofi of Royal
Yeah, you
Rumble.
said wait till you see what. If you think Kofi's was crazy, wait till you see what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he's gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna go.
I remember, bro. I remember, and you're onto it. It's a fair point. It's a valid, fair point.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
Will he get that spot now? Who knows?
I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, if he does compete, I could see it still.
Because you know what I mean? Like he was just doing his normal shit in the ring, and they're already worried about him hurt himself. How are they going to have a moment with him trying to do something crazy to get back into the ring?
I think for this Royal Rumble, it shouldn't be that crazy, though. Obviously, so that he can be so.
Yeah.
Like for example,
but even that too, him having his debut and then being in the Rumble like 3 weeks later, I think it's a bit of a joke too. I think that again, I'm screaming that it's too much, too fast. The kid's clearly not gonna, you know what I mean? Like he shouldn't even be in a fucking. He should at best be in like a fucking tournament for a US title shot, like right now. You know what I mean? Like he's literally had a match. So yeah, that's all. I just think that him being in the Rumble again is a spot. Like he's a debutant. I get it. It's about the future, but he's literally fucking 20 years old. It's the spot over someone else that's possibly been sitting there busting a nut for a while. I just think I think he could have had more time in development. I think he's great. I think he's awesome to watch. But I definitely think he needed more time in development for so many reasons. And yeah, he's got a style of Will Ospreay.
Know-how thing, like
got a style of a Will Ospreay that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Do you think it's like a know-how thing? Like, you think he could have gained a little bit more experience in development, like with
and just
how to do this?
When to go big, knowing when to go big, because he seems to have only one speed, and that's fucking flat out.
He's rash with what he does.
Yeah, it's just being that young. Even his body style, he's skinny, bro. Right? Like he's skinny compared to like look at him and Trick Williams. You know what I mean? Trick is ready to be a world champion.
Well, I did tell you he was gonna beat Matt Cardona.
He's a monster at the moment. They're actually already making
because
him.
it's just the way they presented it on SmackDown.
They're presenting him already as like an end boss type thing, as like a new dog.
Bro, they're making him step up to Randy Orton, bro.
I know. Open the show. I know. It was all good.
That happened. Like, that's mad, blood.
I'm not the biggest Trick fan, but there ain't been a black wrestler in the business, I think, who was more looked the part of being a bona fide, like even literally, like Randy is a good comparison, because like the size of Trick already at the age he's at, and then the athleticism he has. They're going on about Bron, bro. They're pushing the wrong guy, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like Trick can work the mic. Trick can like look good in a suit and then look good in his trunks and out wrestle nearly anybody. Like, 100% answer, 100%.
Oh,
they could do something with it.
I think Bron Breakker is a good guy to put.
Great, but I don't think he's all that. He's another one who he's going to hurt himself. 100%. He's going to spike his own neck very soon. He already has multiple times.
Yeah, but probably
he can't do microphone stuff, hence why he got put with Paul Heyman. His one bit of good microphone stuff involved him just barking. The barking stuff's shit. He is your typical, like, all right, even Seth thinks he's the future. He's to me, I look at him and I just see a cross between Goldberg, Scott Steiner, and a wannabe Roman Reigns. Like, even his moveset it's literally his moveset is a combination of Goldberg, Scott Steiner, and that's really it. He loves doing a fucking suplex.
Yeah, but but for me, the way he executes these moves, bro, I get and don't get it twisted.
He's gonna hurt himself. Yeah,
but don't you think it looks insane?
It does. Yes. Some of the greatest spear I've ever seen. Greatest spear I've ever seen in the industry.
Fucking maniac.
Greatest spear I've ever seen in the industry.
Greatest spear in the business is what they say.
Yeah. Greatest spear in the industry that I've ever seen. Better than Goldberg's. Goldberg's was the blueprint for so long. Rhino's was pretty good. Reigns's was shittest for the longest time. It's only now become a proper like diving spear rather than a tackle to the ground. Edge's was pretty good, but Edge, he was never the biggest guy though. That's the thing. Like, but Edge would do it like out of nowhere.
With speed, that's why Edge did it.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, like sideways, out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like an RKO style. Like, but yeah, 1000%. Bronze is the best. But it's, even that, bro, I never rated Goldberg when all he had was a spear. Like,
but with Goldberg, like for me, with Bron Breakker and Goldberg, there's a difference because I feel like Bron Breakker has more to his game. Like, let me give you an example. That Hurricane Run, I think he does from the top rope.
Frankensteiner.
I know you're gonna tell me it's off his dad, but bro, it's
off Scott. It's off Scott. It's not off
Scott Steiner. It's off his uncle.
Off his uncle. Yeah. Most of his moveset comes from his uncle. His appearance and his mannerisms come from his dad.
Okay, but for me, the moveset's still sick, bro. Yeah, the way he executed is better than
anything. Scott Steiner was considered like Scott Steiner was a roid freak, but he was an actual like Scott Steiner was like Brock Lesnar or Kurt Hennig. He was a proper NCAA grappler, like a proper grappler, like a dude who would like belly to belly everything in life. You know what I mean? Like he never met a fridge. He couldn't belly to belly. Scotty was like before he got all roided up. Scotty was one of the best wrestlers of all time. Rick was not. But yeah, I think he's got the talent, bro. But I don't rate him. I don't rate his look either. I hate the glasses he wears too. I fucking hate the glasses he wears. They're the worst. They make him look like a redneck, man.
Mad.
I genuinely like. It's just me. I don't like meathead style wrestlers, bro. It's not me. I didn't like when Brock Was Brock destroying shit back then? I didn't like him. Didn't like Goldberg.
Oh no, Brock, I can cut. By the way, there was the image of like some legendary names, and they even included like Drew and Cody, and they had Randy Orton to sit down. Who should get up? I said on Twitter, Brock should get up. I feel like Brock Lesnar. I think Brock Lesnar. Listen, Brock Lesnar.
Cody, Randy.
I don't know. No. So Randy's standing. Yeah, Randy's standing. Then you have like
and
the
one of them's got to stand up.
John Cena's. So then you have the Romans, the John Cena's, the Triple H's.
Yeah, Brock never cared for the industry.
My point, I think Brock should have stood up in that case for Randy to sit down.
Brock never cared for the industry. He was only ever about.
With Brock Lesnar, for me with Brock Lesnar, I just feel like his world title reigns, like he just had it for the sake of having it.
Brock has been.
Like Vince wanted him to have it, and that's about it.
Brock has been a shit wrestler ever since he came back at the SummerSlam and destroyed John Cena. The Brock Lesnar that we had in the Ruthless Aggression era was a real wrestler, like a sitcom, someone who did.
Don't get twisted. He looked like a badass. I just feel like he didn't.
Yeah, no, I know, but he doesn't wrestle anymore. Like he's lazy. Like he doesn't. Look at the Dean Ambrose match. He doesn't wrestle.
I don't know. I feel like Brock Lesnar, all these world titles he's had, it's like
Roman matches,
overwhelming world title reigns I've ever seen.
One of the Goldberg matches I do remember being good. It surprised me because they went and fucking murdered each other in like 5 minutes, and I couldn't believe it. I think it was
WrestleMania. I think you're on about WrestleMania.
Yeah. But they speared the fuck out of each other through everything. Like I just remember thinking they were hitting each other with everything they had in a few minutes. I remember that, and then one of the Roman matches he had was a proper good one too. The Undertaker match was probably the last true good Brock Lesnar match.
Yeah, and even then, I didn't like the outcome.
Yeah, of course. Who did? But genuinely, like I'm saying, Brock hasn't been. So, all right, the level that Braun is wrestling at now is 1,000% what Brock could do when Brock was fucking 25. I'll say that. I will say that. Braun's a freak. But it's just not for me personally. He's to me, you put the world title on him and we've got another Vince McMahon situation. Where to from there? Fucking a path of destruction. Cena's gold shovel. Heel or face. Where to from there? A world champion, Braun Breaker. Where to from there? How do you beat a person that's that big, that fast, that good and surrounded by power? And yeah, I think I get it, and I'm all for them creating stars, absolutely all for it. But for me personally, he does nothing. When he becomes world champion, it will do nothing for me, nothing. It'll be good. I'll be glad that they've put it on someone that's not CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns. I'll be glad that when the title's finally on someone that's not them 5 people. But I just don't see. I don't know. I just don't see him really, really drawing money. Unless
I guess we'll see when the time comes.
Over situation, or even say a heel Braun versus a face Dom, something like that. Yeah, I see it. The Penta program, like I said, I think that's the best money ever. If we get world champion heel Braun Breaker, I think if it's about creating stars in the future, then Penta. And if we get face world champion Braun Breaker, I couldn't care less. You know what I mean? It's like one of those situations.
Yeah, but don't you think he'll be champion as a heel?
I do. But that's why I thought that they would have pulled the trigger a couple of weeks ago. Do it now, because I feel like last night with Unreal revealed it even more. Braun, the whole vision is Braun Breaker. It's not even about Seth and Paul. It's about Braun Breaker. And those situations, think of it, it's Batista all over again. and evolution. It's how you use a group of bad guys to turn one of them into the ultimate good guy. Daniel Bryan and the Wyatts. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think they're doing. Like, that it's going to build up the group outcast him. I mean, he's already outcast Seth. Seth can't come back now as a heel against them. And Seth can't come back and not have anything to do with them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting when Seth Rollins comes back, what happens with the whole.
So there's that stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's complicated with Braun, how they use him in the capacity of if he is a champion, and how do you sell anybody being up. Like, if he's a face, there's no threat. You know, like, you know what I mean? If he becomes a face world champion, he's going to be one of those world champions that's going to have to get, like, jumped every single week. And he shows up at the world championship match fucking bandaged like a mummy and then still wins. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be the only way they can do world championship matches with him as a face, because it ain't going to be believable that anyone can beat him up.
Yeah. No, I hear that 100%. But I say we move on from Braun Breaker.
I do think he is one-dimensional. And so I do. I think he's a very bland character. I think he's very, very bland. He's only got one speed. And that he works better as a heel, and they're doing the Roman Reigns stuff with him. They are pushing him down the line to be the ultimate superhero face, the ultimate unstoppable force. And it just doesn't work for me. Ober's going to be better, but Ober's probably going to be someone that they're going to use as like a Brock Lesnar forever now. Just a bad guy that's going to fucking destroy people, which would probably be the right way to go about it.
Yeah. But anyway, let's talk Drew McIntyre. Obviously, he dissed the fuck out of the UK crowd.
It was, I watched Simon Miller talking about the ups and downs, and he's like, good old Drew McIntyre comes into Scotland, heroes welcome, they're all like, oh, Scotland's got, and then he's all like, screw you, Scotland, this is all because of me, you turned your backs on me. Just saying, Simon.
Where were you when Roman in the bloodline? Where were you when CM Punk cost me my championship?
Like, when he was doing it, I was like, yeah, it's Drew doing his stick. But when Simon Miller did it, I was losing my shit. Like, screw you.
That's at W Drew as well. This fucker. That's Lewis.
No, he's. It's funny. It is funny, but you knew it was coming.
Yeah,
you knew it was coming.
Oh, yeah, and then this guy shamelessly fucking adds the clause that Cody Rhodes can't fucking fight him for the championship. Cheeky bastard.
Yeah, cheeky. But it's good, too. It's good. That is good. Locks Cody out. Cody needs something new.
You think somebody cost him? I think somebody's going to cost him at the Royal Rumble. I don't think he fights for the world title at WrestleMania,
Yeah, neither do I. I think we're on the path.
I think Drew McIntyre goes
I think we're on the path to heel Cody.
Yeah, I think, but to get to that point, I think he's gonna have to suffer. He needs to suffer. He needs to suffer more.
Yeah, and someone needs to betray him, and someone needs to debut and hurt him, and there needs to be a lot of things.
I would not be shocked, by the way, Jester, if we see a year of Cody Rhodes that kind of reminds me of John Cena in 2012. Do you remember that year?
Yeah, when he just had a shocker.
When he just kept on losing PLE matches. Majority of the time. He won
the first year ever that he started losing.
Yeah, properly losing. And CM Punk was the one winning. That's why I say champion for a whole year.
Yeah, Summer Punk.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be shocked if Cody Rhodes goes through like a losing timeline. I think Cody's finished, but for now.
Solo winning the Rumble, fuck off. Solo is like, he's brilliant, but at the same time, like he's made his bed now.
Why are you dissing him? Why are you dissing him? Why this?
He's permanently going to be. He's almost like a Miz. He's a dumb cunt. He's a permanent heel now. He's a lackey. He's someone that can put on a good match, but he's never going to be that guy ever again. He's going to be someone that takes the loss, makes the people look good, sells like a fucking. He's the Samoan Dolph Ziggler, but he's got his own group.
He's fucking hilarious. I like so.
He is very funny. But that stuff alone means that like he's meant to be this mafia heel boss of a family, and he can't help but be a goof. And they're going with it, or they'd be pulling him up on it. You know what I mean? They're getting him to play that shit up. Like, hence why he's even in a feud with the Wyatts at the moment. He's all like, ah! No, where the fuck you come from? Like, he's a clown. He's a jester.
No pun intended.
Where do you think the Fatu stuff's going?
You know, I wouldn't be shocked if it's Jacob Fatu that chases Drew. But the thing is with Drew, I think they do an elimination chamber. I think it's an elimination chamber, though.
Next pay-per-view, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre elimination chamber. Because I think when Cody loses the Royal Rumble, from whatever BS it is, he'll go in the elimination chamber, he'll lose that from whatever BS it is, and that sets up his Mania feud. So what I'm thinking is, I think Drew McIntyre, we don't know who he... I actually don't know who Drew faces.
Who I could seriously say it. I could see it, and I could see Cody being so much of a company man that he's going to yes to it and go with it and make it work.
So you think Cody Drew?
Break the walls down.
What about break the walls down? You think Jericho calls Cody?
Jericho calls Cody. Chris Jericho and Cody at WrestleMania. And Jericho's going to be all like, you think you can be the guy that goes to the other place and makes it a place and then comes back and thinks you're the guy? No! Done.
Or, I think we
You just made the list! Like, I can see it, bro. Like,
or, I think it's time we
WrestleMania, Jericho, Rhodes.
No, or... Bro, I think it's time that if we want to do the heel Cody so bad.
That's why I'm saying.
Randy Orton for me. Randy Orton for me.
Randy and Cody, finally.
Yes, I will take it. I've been waiting for that for years.
Randy face Cody heel.
Fuck it. If we're going down the path with Cody the way we are and we can't turn Randy heel, then yes.
Yeah, all right. I could see it. I mean, they're gonna fucking absolutely cheer for Randy. It's just like having a heel Cody is meant to be the Cody that people want. So that's my only worry there. Whereas if it's Jericho, either way, face or heel, I think it works better.
But then again, if Cody stays face and Jericho makes more sense.
100% if he stays face, but does he? I don't know. But I don't know. I feel like I genuinely think if Cody's out of the WWE title picture, and we'll know more after Rumble, but so far at the moment, right now, he is. I think Jericho, like, if they're going to bring him back, that's the feud. That's the moment. That's where you inject him, and it gives instantly both of them something to do for some time. Keeps Cody away from the main event picture. And Cody, with the level he's at now and what Jericho's at least capable of doing in terms of a feud and a promo, yeah, I think it'll be good. I think I think if they're going to use Jericho in any capacity, that's the best way to possibly do it.
By the way, they could do something here as well, yeah? Drew McIntyre, he always wanted to take care of the bloodline and he never got a chance. I would not be shocked if it's Roman and Drew and Roman loses to Drew. I would not be shocked. let's say Roman wins the Rumble, they could tease him v Punk, World Heavyweight Championship, or him v Drew. There's two stories. There's two tales to the story. There really is.
Yeah. Why? So all right. So why would Roman pick Drew then?
Oh no, because I feel like Drew will want to fit. You remember when Roman did this
all
match?
right. So why would Roman pick Drew?
Oh, just because Drew fucking rattles Roman.
Goads him into it.
Yeah.
Because Roman would pick Punk.
Yeah, Roman would want to pick Punk, but I'm saying they could do this thing if
that's the
let's
hard
say
thing.
Roman's leading towards
you're
Punk,
gonna have to do something in the story, and also Drew being the champion that he is. Like, all right, yeah, he wants his revenge, but if he's a heel guy, Drew getting his revenge for something that he was wronged by when he was the face and the other guy was the heel, when this guy's the face and he's the heel, it just doesn't work, man. Like, it just doesn't.
I think it does. You know why? Because Drew is very good at adding value to what he says, even when he's the heel. So when Drew gives his reasons to why he wants to face,
all right, well, I'm gonna be Triple H now. What then?
What then? Yeah, okay, he beats Roman and he moves on to whoever.
To what then?
He moves on to whatever, bro. He can have
no. If you're booking Roman versus Drew from Mania now, and Roman's losing, what happens with Drew? What happens with Drew?
Yeah, but Roman's bulletproof. But Roman is bulletproof, isn't he?
Roman is bulletproof. He doesn't need to be in a world title picture.
And okay, so he can lose. Yeah, and if he was in one, he can lose.
He's got unfinished business with Seth and Punk. Bro, we still just need Seth and Roman one-on-one at fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah, but that's if Seth Rollins even comes, and we know if Seth Rollins comes back, he will have Braun Breaker to deal with.
They do a triple threat again. Seth, Punk, Roman.
No. I've seen that already.
Nah, 100%. It was fucking amazing. Let's do it again.
We're not repeating what we got in Mania.
I know. It was the best triple threat of all time. I know.
You ain't repeating that shit again.
Let's roll it back. I know. You couldn't. You can't
repeat that, bro, because that one, it basically...
But the dynamics would all be entirely different now.
And then
Paul Heyman's not involved at all. They'd all be alone. The dynamics are entirely different now. They're all faces too, essentially.
Yeah, so what story do you really have to tell? Last year,
I don't know. I'm just saying, bro. Like, it's because their story's going to revolve around each other for a decade, man. Until Punk retires, at least.
Bro, no. Bro, I'm telling you, like I said last week, Royal Rumble's going to tell us everything we need to know.
Yeah, of course. It's every year, bro.
It will tell us. Bro, last year, I didn't think that we were going to get this whole Punk, Roman, Seth thing till Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is when I thought, you know what? Yeah, we're getting triple threat. Yeah, which
no, I know.
Probably most likely going to just get that. Yeah, the only question mark I had was who's facing Cody Rhodes coming out of Elimination Chamber. Because I knew when Jay won the Rumble, he's picking Gunther immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember, he lost to Gunther bare times. And so I knew once Jay won, okay, now who's facing Cody? Yeah, because John Cena could have either faced Cody, he could have faced Logan Paul. There was all these rumors going out around at the time. Yeah, and speculations, right? Now, yeah, I'm thinking the same way, bro. I'm thinking the same way. What happens after Royal Rumble? Yeah, who wins the Rumble and what happens to the other side after it?
Send Roman to TNA. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he doesn't like Roman Reigns. Man thinks he's a senior citizen.
Yeah, well, he's look. No. Roman has been very lucky for the longest time. Like, they put him in that situation now. Like, his reign turned him into a part-timer. I've never seen anything like it. Where the longest world championship, like, except like Bruno Sammartino back in the fucking day. But like the longest world championship reign turned him into a part-timer. He wasn't a part-timer before that. He was close to it. But they have turned him into what they really don't have. They have turned him into a marquee star. A marquee star. So he has something now like Undertaker, Brock, Cena, The Rock.
Bro, I actually think you can put him in argument as like that whole tribal thief, not thief, thief stuff. Yeah,
Shout out, Gunther.
you can arguably put him in conversations amongst like the greats out there just for that tribal chief run
That
alone.
run, 1,000%. I mean, if people are going to talk about CM Punk, Summer of Punk being one of the best of all time, then yes, Roman Reigns is one needs to be considered. In terms of a reign, an unstoppable reign, no pun intended. Yes. But that's what changed him. Like, and honestly, when he comes back now, he does the work. Like, I personally wish we had him around more, because anything he does on the microphone to anybody is a cooking these days.
Bro, his charisma is crazy. By the way,
That's what I mean. Like, he is genuinely and it was the bad guy stuff. It was the bad guy shit. And then even when he started being a bad guy and dealing with shit on his own, like, they legitimately made him a fucking badass. Like, something they were trying to do for so long as the good guy, and it was cringe. And then as the bad guy, totally believable. They made you go through the gimmick finished and the crappy interference and all that, and to the point where it was finally just him. And when you finally got just him, the matches were fucking incredible. Every single one of them. Like, he has become a bona fide ring general. Someone who, like Cena, he calls the shots when he's in the ring with anybody. And it looks good. Like, honestly, man, like, I'm not, and I was a Roman hater, the big dog, forced down our throats, especially the Shield era. I was fucking right behind Tyler Black, Seth Rollins back then, and Dean was the one that, like, grew on me. Like, as the Shield went, I was like, Dean's fucking insane. He's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, John Moxley, bro, he's always been my favorite. By the way, if he was still in WWE,
he became when they were still the Shield. Like, I mean, he was literally the
he was always my favorite. He was just a lunatic.
I became my favorite. But from the start, like, their wrestling ability, I'd already seen Seth in NXT. I was like, this cunt's a freak.
Oh, yeah, no, Seth in ring is clear.
I hadn't seen John Moxley. I hadn't seen Dean Ambrose, and it was the weirdo that I liked. You know what I mean? Like, it was him.
Yeah, but that's why I liked him. But
that's what I mean. Like, I didn't really know what to.
When they called him lunatic fringe, I'm like, he's a fucking lunatic.
No, he was mad. Like, honestly, and the downfall was Brock Lesnar. The downfall was Brock Lesnar. Like, that was the moment where, like, they just completely ruined it. That was the moment where they could have turned Dean.
But he won the WWE championship that year. But I
know he still had a sick year. But that was the moment that they turned his character hokey. Like, that was the moment that they made his character a bit of a joke.
I think they ruined him.
Even the Mick Foley shit, bro, with Barbie and that. Like, it was all.
Bro, they ruined him when he came back 2018.
Yeah, or the disease shit, the disease stuff. I know that was later.
No, before he turned heel. He turned heel.
But the goofy shit, the Mitch the Tree.
Because that's when we knew, like, we knew, like, he's never going back to the same path as he was.
Yeah, like an actual psycho. Yeah.
No, that was that way. He was never going to be a main event.
And then even now, work he went and did immediately, everyone was like, holy fuck, he's insane. And then after 2 years of that work, everyone's like, oh, garbage wrestling. So, like, Moxley is a fucking G. Absolute unit. Loves the fucking game.
I look at Moxley like how football fans look at Neymar, bro. Yeah. That injury thing that he had before he returned back in 2018 fucked his career. At WWE.
I don't think Moxley's career is fucked. I think Moxley is
in WWE. In WWE.
No, I think and the Death Rider stuff is really getting played out. I really thought they would have done him already, but now we're getting fucking
we're getting another double down.
On Callis family, and 100%. Like, even all the fans all of a sudden were like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's go. Like,
I saw the promo that he Garcia.
I noticed that quick turnaround with the fans, bro. Like, and Callis and Moxley will cook, man. Like, they'll cook. Like, on a microphone, them two are going to say some shit. But no, he's going through an arc right now where he's about to turn back into the ultimate face for AEW. Like, he's that close to it. You got to see Kyle Fletcher face Moxley again, bro. Don't even. Fletcher's so fucking sick.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Well, I saw him in that PLE.
AEW, they're back on the up. Actually outright, WWE's turning certain things around. They're doing normal things that they expect from them. We're coming up to Mania, so celebrity season soon. TNA, new deal. They're not cooking so much. They're doing TNA things, but at the same time, they did the swerves. The Santana thing was for a reason. AJ Styles, Leon Slater's killing it. They're still trying. Their new signings were abysmal.
Oh, can I just say Leon Slater on SmackDown? Holy fuck.
But Cora Jade and fucking Daria.
Oh yeah, what's her name? Daria is now
Sonya Deville.
Yeah, but Daria's her real name. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And who was the other one? They had some dude too.
Latino Morello used to be the GM, but obviously.
But yeah, so like that, wrestling is on the up, but AEW generally, like I know so many people still disregard it, but on a week by week basis, they are absolutely delivering. The wrestling is tearing it down, and they're starting to get some wicked stories, and they are still, when you look at Swerve and Paige and MJF and all of that, the greatest long-term storytellers there are.
By the way, Jester, I know you kind of want to be Mr. I was right all along, but Finn Balor...
Not always.
No,
what about him? I said it was a cheap pop. They wheeled him out for a cheap pop. It was a good match. They did have a good match. But even, did you see the exclusive after footage, bro? It was a cheap pop.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. He was like thanking
That's what makes, bro. So, like, look what they did in Ireland, right? And then look at Scotland. That's fucking hilarious. Like, screw you. And then in Ireland, they got, like, you know they're just pleasing the fans. In Ireland, you know they're just pleasing the fans. And in Scotland, screw you. Oh, fucking gold. Like, seriously, bro. They must, no Lyra. Don't even, bro. I called that out the moment I seen her on TV. She would have had a dark match. But I said that straight away. I'm like, you've got her on TV. You're in Ireland. You've got her there for 30 seconds. You've got her there for 30 seconds of TV, man. Like, and then even seeing all the Lyra stuff on Unreal, I'm like, why did they drop the ball? What happened?
Yeah, they literally wanted to push her. They said it.
Why did they drop the ball? Like, what happened? She was killing it. But no, truthfully, they used her to elevate. It was Becky. And what they did with Becky, and then they changed their plans. Becky did elevate her. The IC title got elevated. They created Maxine. It's not all bad. It was genuinely that was a good path out. It's been a way better path than the US title.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And and by the way, one more thing before we end this stream. I'm sorry, we have that Leon Slater and the Carmelo Hayes match. Holy fuck.
Cooked.
No, bro. Yeah. No, where's Snoopy, blood? Where's Snoopy to mess to
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
Snoopy cooking.
You know,
he's right.
The other cunt's a real G, bro. Michael Rappaport. He was in a movie with Triple H way back in the day, bro. That other guy did WWE movies back in the day. He did like the comedy bit role. He's a fucking good actor. Back in the day, bro. He was like a real G.
Bro, the only movie I know Triple H was in was Chaperone. That's about it.
Blade Trinity. Third Blade movie, bro. He plays one of the big motherfucking Ryan Reynolds kills him in the third Blade movie. And he rips up a poodle with his bare hands. A poodle. Pretty brutal.
Fuck.
But yeah, he did a bit.
Man said Slater is going to be a pro. But can I just say that move, not the finisher that Carmelo Hayes done, the cutter. Fuck. Bro?
Yeah.
That
Carmelo's
Gunther was
very good.
fucking brilliant, blood.
It's gonna be good when they turn him into a confident, respectful face. His character is good. Carmelo works perfectly as what he is. But
I did say, man,
like
he yeah.
Like I can't think of anyone to compare him to. Because they always go with gimmicky stuff with black wrestlers. They always do. But
bro, just call him the bulky North.
He's just, I don't know. He's another one like Trick. Trick is the bigger version of it. Come out like I remember, bro. Like even let's run that back. NXT, run it back. Carmelo and Trick.
Mad.
Like run it back in the exact same program. Even.
Oh yeah, they're on SmackDown.
Break them up.
Oh yeah, they're on SmackDown. Yeah, fair.
Break them up. Do whatever you want. Run it back. Get those two boys involved with each other again. And especially with what the way. All right, 100%. That's how we turn Carmelo face. Let's go.
Yeah, but he's already face.
That's how we make him uber face.
Like, oh, you mean like too likable? You mean
like I mean that's how we put him over as like a scrap, not even scrappy because the dude's technically gifted, but as the I mean especially against Trick, the small guy, you know, like he's almost like in the Rey Mysterio position, and he's nowhere like he's fucking Carmelo's a big thick boy, but he ain't Trick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he's more high flyer than
Trick would bully him. You know what I mean? Put that on main TV. Trick bullying Carmelo.
Yeah. By the way, this guy, I mean, his theme music's been popping up.
Yeah, bro, people again, I actually feel bad for him at the moment too, man. Because like they're automatically assuming that the team's done and that the other guy is done. Like the people, the international wrestling community. And that poor cunt who's like still just trying to keep his career going, this literally had to come out and been like, guys, it's just like when he comes back, we will be a tag team. He's like, you know, it's just them, it's WWE still using me. Don't get upset, don't assume that the team is over, but be happy that they're still using me on TV and the new music just is that. It's just so I stand out.
I think the music is what's even like saving.
That's what I mean, though. But people automatically were like, "Oh, the team's broken up." Like even What Culture Pro, like they had a tag team broken up, and they had the thumbnails with the people and the question marks, and it was them. And they're not broken up. The next day, there's a Twitter thing from the guy being like, "Can everybody stop saying we're broken up? He's hurt. He will be coming back. We've been tag team partners for 10 years." Like they almost honestly sound like lovers. Like he's like, you know, protecting his partner. Like he's saying fucking look after his feelings too, you know, like
no, but you know what it is. The dude is they're getting hooked into the music. They're getting hooked into the music.
The dude is entertaining and he looks the part on TV.
I will say that theme music saved them. Otherwise, I would have been fucking cooking.
That's what I mean. Like it was making me think of Fandango again, straight away. It was making me think.
I can't like the more I scroll through social media, and I hear the music, and
they're loving it. They're loving it. My missus, bro. My missus.
I'm getting hooked onto it.
My missus is like social media is going nuts for it, bro. I know. So believe me, all that stuff, man.
It's crazy. Bro, ask Lewis. Lewis I chat on TikTok.
That's why I get hooked onto that. Social media. She's always like, "Oh, this, that," and I'm like, "Yeah." But yeah, it's he's funny, bro. They were both very funny, man. Like they were a great tag team. Like it's not about even being a tag team. It's about being entertaining with those boys. You know what I mean? What are you muting, bro? What are you muting? Hit the theme music after hitting someone. Yeah,
after Matt Cardona, he dumped Matt Cardona to the steel steps and then kept on dancing around.
Yeah, Matt Cardona's a lucky dude.
Oh God!
Living it up. All right, I'm live. I'll be jumping on my game in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I need to read that. I mean, I can't read that, right? But I will put the link of your stream there.
Oh yeah,
whereas-
true. You can't.
Yeah, that's why I'm copying.
Big ups to the one yesterday, bro. That was a big one. That actually was coming from your end. You're right.
Oh yeah. I got redirected by Flawless and Sheik.
Yeah, makes sense.
So then I just redirected.
Good on my end. I mean, you got me to my peak of like 65 people or something. So yeah, appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it.
But,
all right, brother. Watch the rest of promo. Enjoy it. I know. I mean, if you watch the exact same as you must have been fucking. Because like I was refreshing it, bro. Like it still wasn't live. Like, and then I had to because it still said coming soon. And then I went into it, and like the season 2 was there, but
I watched it a few hours ago, so everything was done for me. I was like, wait, 5 episodes out. Last time each day new episode is out.
I was watching it about half hour after it was out, and I watched 4 episodes like it was midnight before I knew it. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, I was watching that like I'm watching YouTube. Like I'm eating and I'm watching. Fucking...
Some of them were good episodes too, man. Like long 1 hour 10 episodes. I don't know how long the last one is, but I'm keen. I'm very keen to see how it went.
Yeah, I think I'm going to finish it before I go.
It's been better than the first season. And the story that it was working with in the first season was a bigger story. The John Cena stuff. This season's been better, and it's felt more insightful with the people and shit too. But the Seth stuff and the Hunter, it's all been fucking mint. Like the Seth and Ron stuff and Triple H stuff and all of that has just, it's hard to know. Like, it's hard to know if we're even getting worked. You know what I mean? Which I think is what gives the show its beauty. And the Paul Heyman interviews are fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah, Paul Heyman was jokes. But yeah, guys, we are going to end it.
Yeah.
You guys,
big ups, brother. I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah. You guys, you know exactly what to be doing. Subscribe, press alarm bells. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment your way. Go check socials, and hopefully you are good wherever you are. Now, we're going to end it here. Guys, take care. Go to Jester's stream. And yeah, man. Peace.
I said, give me a hell.